Time for some training?
I can't wait any longer!
We're gonna put the original A-team on the job. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Ghostsuru. We're going to finish our fight with the Fatui and hopefully get our tepe back.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night! Booba, get them! Decided by destiny! Well done.
I'll come back to you in just a minute. Oh, apparently I have
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Conjure Commission are...
Come on.
Help! Regener is attacking me!
Probably should have brought Barbara along, but I will.
Shadows of fate, written in the stars.
Spirit blade. A touch of frost.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Let me scribe.
Ooh. The situation of the Inazuma Civil War is presently uncertain. The longer this conflict drags on, the more advantageous our position will be. To deepen the Resistance's reliance on delusions, to fan the flames of war, to steel the resolve of the leadership on both sides to continue fighting, I call upon all available comrades to assist the work of 2nd Naval Lieutenant Nathan in dashing Sango no Miya's hopes for a quick victory. If there are any accidents, assist in 2nd Lieutenant Nathan's escape and silence all who might reveal our infiltration into their ranks. This mission is of vital importance to securing our supply of delusions. Not a single detail may be overlooked. Interesting.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
Phew. Only a little, Paimon. Aw, man.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive!
Jeez.
Don't be a killjoy!
Get up.
All you got?
Stop that.
Let me scry.
Can't run!
That really hurt. Boba, get them.
One with my blade. But how? Ah!
It really is not fun to play this game without a Zhongli. It really is not.
Submit for judgment.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. This isn't over.
Odds revealed by... Delved into destiny. Decided by destiny.
Get it together.
No rest for the wicked. A touch of frost.
Wings of darkness. Come. Let me scry.
Now this idiot must have a death wish. Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Nice and spicy. Eat this! Where are you? By royal decree. No. I summon thee.
Unfortunate fault.
No rest for... No rest for the wicked.
Boba, get them. Delved into...
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack!
Winter.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
Oh no. Oh man. This just got a little bad. Just a little.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted.
You know, Senora actually did really good work. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler.
I mean, technically this is the first time I've met you, but I know that we've seen you before, so...
So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor?
You're giving delusions to the Resistance and hurting my friends. Karma's here to pay you back, bitch.
Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders.
Uh-huh, sure.
I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. didn't have you down as being so weak.
All I'm seeing is someone with an attitude, and I'm willing to kick your butt just to make myself feel better. How about that?
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless.
You take that back.
They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions.
I don't think that's how it works, sir, and you know it.
Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world. Trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
No. It's wrong.
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause.
I'm not gonna take that lying down. I'm still gonna do something about it, though.
Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Don't you mock Tepe.
Hey, calm down!
It's time to kick some butt. Stand back, Paimon.
No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Yai.
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh, you recognize me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news.
Yeah. It's nice to see you.
It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
So, did you take care of business? Because, I'll be honest. I blacked out.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways.
Huh. Not sure I get it, and not sure I like what I'm hearing, but I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're my friend, and I'm glad you helped me. What happened, though?
This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
It's okay. Sometimes you just gotta let things roll.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
How'd you do it?
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs!
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me?
The way you describe that, it makes me think that all you did was come in and whisk us away. You didn't actually do anything to him. But I would like to believe what you said.
Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no?
Thank you. Does that count?
Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that's Songonomiya Kokomi. She really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
You know, this is like the second time that you've mentioned that you're wanting me to do something, so what is it?
You've met her, right?
Raiden Shogun?
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes?
Oh. Yeah, you mean inside, right?
Yes. The true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Yeah. Why is this a thing that she can do?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
You know, this is like one of a few stories, Japanese-ish story, I guess, where the sword has a life essence of its own. You can also find it in Viking mythology, too. It's really cool.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity.
Yeah. Jean Lee also mentioned erosion.
You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
Do you two want to hit it off? I mean, not my business, but you'd make a cute couple. And he needs more friends. I mean, let's be real.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think?
Yeah, that was the impression I was getting from you earlier. Didn't want to say anything, though.
The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
So, get to the point.
The truth is, we are on the same side.
I mean, we kind of already knew that. I thought.
You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You mean jumping inside her sword? Yeah.
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
One question still.
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
I mean, I don't really belong here, so that explains a lot of things, right? Right?
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there.
Huh.
Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
I don't like being used or watched, and you're kinda treading the line on that.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Ah. Well then, this was an interesting episode for sure. We're going to pause here for now. I'm going to put John Lee back on the team because I almost got creamed. And I am so thankful, so very thankful, that we did not actually have a confrontation with Scaramouche. I don't think I have enough food in my inventory to take him on one-on-one, or 4-on-1 for that matter. Anyway, bye-bye. See you in the next episode.